2K Sports for N. Don't expect a ton of points tonight. Not much scoring, Greg. Each of these teams are excellent defensively. Tell us why.
Well, defense starts with effort, and all of these guys really compete. They take pride in that defensively, and boy, you love to see it.
So with Malone sitting on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Duncan is out there with LeBron James. Then there's West. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And it's Shaq in at the center, filling out the middle.
And the league's most valuable player in 2014, Durant shows why once again.
O'Neal is screen on Havlicek. Edwards passes to O'Neal. Lays it up and banks it in.
Now, there are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
New York with the ball.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Impressive to see them on the road just step up and have that kind of offensive performance.
Now here's Durant. 9-point game his last outing. Just 2 to shoot. And yes, it's good. Durant's got his second basket.
Now this is the toughest shot supposedly in the NBA to get down. Durant's not having much of a problem from the mid-range.
O'Neal. The shot's good on the assist by West.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's Kuzi. 9 points last game. Moves back up. And it's Davis missing.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now here's West. To the middle. O'Neal is doubled. West outside. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. For New York, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Kuzi passes to Davis. Havlicek outside. Back to Davis. Over Duncan. And there's Davis. That's good on the assist from Havlicek.
And remember, Havlicek was a highly recruited quarterback, so you see his passing ability on that one.
Edwards with the screen for West. A three-pointer off the mark.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Havlicek. And that one hits back iron. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Trailing by 2. This their first look at this year's New York squad.
As a big, once you get positioned inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
Kuzi passes to Havlicek. For 3, Durant. O'Neal with the rebound. Chicago with the ball. Stolen by Durant. For 3. It's hauled in by Duncan. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Edwards kicks it to West. Duncan dishes to O'Neal. And the foul called on Anthony Davis. That is his first foul of the game. And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
Nash is checked in. And Chicago also making a switch. Derrick Rose is checked in for West. To O'Neal. LeBron outside. 4 on the shot clock. He takes it in, and he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
And making it look easy, LeBron overwhelms the defense inside.
And Davis now top of the key. Rebounded by Rose.
The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Edwards can't hit. For New York, they've gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Havlicek outside. Misses the 3. And Chicago shooting in this first quarter around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there. O'Neal finds James. Here is Edwards. O'Neal sets the screen for Edwards. That gives them the lead.
And you have to stay up on Edwards out there, which is dangerous because he's so good at going right around you.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And that one's good from Havlicek.
Yeah, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's LeBron. 17 points in his last outing. LeBron is screen on Havlicek. Back to James. It's rebounded by New York. KD looking around. Davis the pass to Nash. Havlicek kicks it over to Nash. Back to Havlicek. Davis with a screen on Edwards. Havlicek. Second shot opportunity. Davis with the bucket.
And Davis just eating up the boards on the inside and went right back up with it.
Edwards against Havlicek. Now here's Edwards. He's guarded closely. Outside Rose. Three-pointer. That shot off. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. New York leads by 1. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
Here's Nash. Hasn't made one yet. So with Durant sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Tom Thibodeau right now. McAdoo out there with Victor Wembanyama. Then it's Worthy. Then it's Nash. And it's Morant in at the 2. McAdoo dishes to Worthy. And finished off by Worthy.
That is all timing right there. Just led him perfectly.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Victor Wembanyama has this uncanny combination of size and skill. He says most bigs play basketball because they're tall. I started playing before I knew I would be this height. Since I was 5 or 6 years old, I always had a ball. I was built for this, I guess. All of what happens to me, I expected for myself. Kevin?
Yeah, a long road, D.A. Thank you. New York on D, following the three-pointer by Carmelo Anthony.
And that's really just not heads-up basketball. Don't try a fadeaway when nobody's guarding you.
And Morant gets it to go. At this stage of the year, Greg, underperforming teams start to get nervous, especially teams with playoff expectations.
And Kevin, we're approaching the second half of the season, right? And you don't want to be on the outside of the playoff picture after that. It's put up or shut up time for a few teams.
And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his first foul. Chicago making a switch here. West is checked in. Malone finds Rose. The three from Anthony. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Anthony's got it all tied up now for Chicago. Here's Kuzma. He's covered by Rose. Malone against Wembanyama. No good on that one. Nice defense from Malone. And so it's Rose bringing it up for Chicago. West misses.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Kuzma. He's covered by Rose. There's a good screen. Here's Kuzma. Chicago grabs the miss. O'Neal's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Rose. Tries again. It's rebounded by New York. Worthy's got 6 rebounds in the game. To the wing right side. Driving in. Here's McAdoo. Nothing on the board. Back to Nash. 6 to shoot. Over West. New York, no good that time either.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. And so New York calls timeout. They're first.
Guard it.
A different look for New York. Durant's checked in for Wembanyama. And it's Havlicek in for Nash. Chicago also making some changes. Duncan comes in for Malone. And it's LeBron in for Anthony. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played, and it's Shaquille O'Neal with the foul. That's his first foul. Nash is sent in for New York. Malone's checked in for Chicago. Anthony comes in for Rose. Pass to Havlicek. Right wing. Nash outside. Here's Kuzi. Off target with his 3. Chicago leading. West outside. The pass to LeBron. To the paint. Here's Malone. Some solid defense there from KD. To the right wing. And McAdoo kicks it over to Nash. 5 to shoot. Here's Havlicek. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Anthony looking it over. Out to West. Over Kuzic. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. West has got the lead up to 4 now for Chicago. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Down low. Here's Havlicek. It drops for his second made shot of this game. An unimpressive 2 of 7, though.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Chicago calls timeout. Davis is checked in for New York. Worthy comes in for Nash. Chicago also making some changes. O'Neal's checked in for Malone. And Anthony Edwards subbed in for Carmelo Anthony. .110 left in the first half. Shaq passes to West. Misses for the 5th time this game. Marking at 1 for 6.
Been a struggle for him tonight, but if they can make this lead hold up, he can just chalk this up as one of those nights.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. So for Chicago, their last game, a win against Los Angeles. Edwards against Havlicek. The 11-footer, Edwards, that's good. Edwards got 5.
Yeah, they've gone away from the triple as they look to protect this lead.
For New York, they've gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Outside, KD. Kevin Durant, bullseye, money on the 3.
KD really just rising up against anybody. That height and length makes him so dangerous.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. James kicks to Duncan. Now here's West. He's tightly guarded. And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game. There's 18 seconds left here in the second. For 3, West.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
Good on the 3-point shot. KD's got 6 points in the quarter.
I don't know how you get out and disrupt Kevin Durant on that catch and shoot.
For 3, West. He made it! He gets it to go! Wow!
Wow, what a way to finish up the quarter.
That's an incredible shot there. Just let it fly, take a chance, and somehow that one goes in.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. New York ahead, up by 1. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the 3rd quarter of action following halftime.
We'll get to the first half action in just a second, but first, let's take a look at where teams are sitting in the power rankings.
Taking a look at New York, they've established themselves as a competitive team. They feel that they can get a win against any opponent there, Shaq.
Well, I don't know if they have the right. Well, the starters need to thank those guys coming off the bench. They were asked to pick up the scoring slack, and they did. Total team effort in the first.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the 3rd quarter.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. So with Rose on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. We've got West. Duncan is out there with LeBron James. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Edwards in at the 2 guard.
And that's his strongest trait, the unselfishness from Kuzi. Fantastic at realizing when one of his guys has an opportunity for a clean look.
West outside. He kicks it to O'Neal. Driving to the basket. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Davis. GA, we've seen it over the last couple of years. The center position has come back into vogue.
And Kevin, we were seeing teams go small. Lots of 4s. Even traditional 3s play the 5. But with MVP level seasons from guys like Jokic and Embiid, the center isn't quite extinct yet.
He doesn't get the second one.
Over 7 feet, big, quick, great hands. Shaq is a one-of-one type of player.
And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. Chicago trailing here. Outside Edwards. O'Neal is screen on Havlicek. Edwards dishes to O'Neal. Bucket is good. Shaq's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Couldn't tell if they tried to foul Shaq there, but didn't matter.
Durant against LeBron. Davis sets a screen. KD passes to Davis. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And it's off from 3-point range.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Davis with a screen on Edwards. Inside, shoots. It's rebounded by O'Neal. Shaq's got 7 rebounds in the game. Now here's Edwards. 5 points in the game. Duncan with a screen on Havlicek. Edwards drives in. Basket counts. Edwards got 7 points in the game.
And don't let Edwards' position fool you. Anthony is built like a linebacker. That upper body strength helps him down low.
For 3, Durant. And it's Shaq with the rebound. O'Neal's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
The 3rd quarter has not started well. Just 1 of 4.
James, the pass to O'Neal. To the inside. That's good from Edwards on the assist by O'Neal. And now a 4-point Chicago lead.
And how about O'Neal zipping passes over to his guys, using that height to find open teammates.
Pass to Durant. To halt the run. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
Let's go. Another one falls for Chicago.
Oh, wow. 4 of 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
James against Durant. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. The 2K leaderboard is on the screen now to reveal the dominant scores in the NBA over the last month. 5th on the list, LeBron James.
What a performance offensively. Something has really clicked with his game over this stretch.
Chicago calls timeout. Making a change here. Nash is checked in. And Chicago also making a switch. Rose is checked in. O'Neal outside. Kicks to Edwards. From past the arc, and the three ball is good. Edwards got the lead up to 6 now for Chicago.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
Nash dishes to Havlicek. And here's KD for 3. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
And he's just living out beyond the arc right now. What a weapon to have on the floor.
Seems to be taking it on his shoulders aggressively to shrink this lead. They really needed those points.
Edwards kicks to Rose. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Offensive rebound, O'Neal. And another shot, and he lays it up and in. Shaq's got 9.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Durant the pass to Davis, and they double up Davis, and he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant 1 there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He'd better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here.
I think as fans, you always want to see the best in the league healthy. Anthony Davis out there tonight. The NBA is just better when AD's playing.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Pass to Durant. Over LeBron. And the shot is good. The Chicago lead has been cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Durant.
KD sets up those crossovers as a big 7-footer. He handles the ball so well, and that's a great decision out of a pick and roll set.
It's stolen by Davis. For the lead. And it's Chicago with the rebound. James kicks to Rose. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Steve Nash. That's his first foul. A different look for New York. McAdoo comes in for Anthony Davis. And it's Morant in for Havlicek. Chicago also making some changes. Malone comes in for Duncan. And Anthony subbed in for Edwards. Here's Rose. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Rose has got his first bucket in this one.
And James, another dime that gets dropped. Someone that just loves involving his teammates.
Feeds it to McAdoo. Durant with a wide open look. Again, the miss by KD. Chicago leading by 3. LeBron outside. Passes it to Carmelo. Here's LeBron. Rebounded by McAdoo. For New York, they've gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. And Worthy throws it down.
It's like reading a picture book for Morant. He makes it look insanely easy.
Lobbed up there for O'Neal. The putback, it's good on the putback. And Chicago leads by 3.
I mean, could we say he was playing possum a bit there in the first half? Because it seems to be a different guy out there, way more assertive.
And again, it's New York.
Well, that basket must be widening out right now. He's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
LeBron outside. 1 second left, and he gets the jumper to drop. LeBron's got his second bucket of the night. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Chicago leads by 3, and we'll return shortly. Now let's hear what Coach Tom Thipp.
Make sure we're talking on defense. Make sure we're talking.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. So with Durant sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Tom Thibodeau right now. They've got Wembanyama. He's out there with Havlicek. Nash out there with McAdoo. And it's Kuzi in at the point guard. Anthony down low, covered by Havlicek.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Chicago.
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
And there's another thing going on right now for them that has to get their confidence up, and that's the three ball. I mean, it's been falling for them. They're locked in, and with that outside shot going, that's a big difference maker.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
The pass to Malone. Duncan outside. And Anthony gets double teamed. Just 5 on the clock. West with a wide open look. And the 3 off target.
There's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Kuzi passes to Havlicek. Here's Kuzi. Pass to Wembanyama. Havlicek against Anthony. And it's Havlicek missing. Chicago leading. Outside Anthony. Pass to Duncan. Wembanyama with the rebound. Anthony against Havlicek. Wembanyama left side. Passes it to McAdoo. Havlicek outside. To take the lead. Buries the long-range jumper.
And you got to love Kuzi's ability to really create opportunities for his teammates. Just a pure point guard with superior passing skills.
Duncan with the screen for Anthony. Back to Duncan. And Duncan throws it down hard.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Here's McAdoo, guarded by Malone. 2 points, that one goes.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
Take a look at him, locked in right now in this moment, wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
Chicago calls timeout. A different look for New York. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for McAdoo. Worthy comes in for Victor Wembanyama. And Durant subbed in for Nash. Chicago also making some changes. O'Neal's checked in for Malone. James comes in for Carmelo Anthony. And Anthony Edwards subbed in for Derrick Rose. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Billy Donovan's huddle with his team. They were asking the team to play faster, push the ball. Coach told their players, hey, look, in this league, fast break points are the easiest. We need more of them. Can't argue with that. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Back to Havlicek. Outside, KD. They double-team KD. Three-pointer, Worthy. And again, New York with the triple.
And a nice spark for their offense here in the second half. Now above 50% for the game.
Duncan outside. Shoots over Worthy. And Duncan with the basket on the assist by West. Duncan's got the game tied up here for Chicago. There's the pass to Worthy. And here is Davis. Durant for 3. Chicago grabs the miss. O'Neal's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Back to West. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
Anthony Edwards.
And Chicago leads by 2.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Elbow shot. And again, it's New York.
Happy to put the team on his back, especially in the biggest of moments. Durant nails a huge shot.
For Chicago, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Edwards against Havlicek. Edwards passes to O'Neal. Anthony Davis with the rebound.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Again, the miss by KD.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards.
That could be costly. When the game is hanging in the balance, the last thing you can afford is to turn it over.
James against Durant. We've got 1:08 left here in the fourth quarter. It's good.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
Edwards looking it over. He kicks it to West. 17-foot shot on the way. For New York, they've gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Chicago calls timeout. They trail by 2. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Edwards against Havlicek. Out to West. It's rebounded by Durant. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for New York. The lead is 2. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Shot clock at 6. Davis with a screen on West. And here's KD for 3. Grabs the rebound again.
If you look for someone to clean the glass, you can't do much better than this guy.
Yeah, he's setting the gold standard for rebounding. Nearing the 4th most rebounds of all time. Chicago calls timeout. They're behind by 2. 5 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
I don't think they should be greedy here and think about a triple. With this much time left, I'd attack the basket, get a high percentage shot in tight, and take my chances in overtime.
Five seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Edwards puts up a deep 3. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. So in close games, sees New York take this one. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
And that'll do it, folks. For Brent Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Olney, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. Now, let's check out our New Balance Player of the Game,